Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Basic Breakdown. I'm here in the filming studio at MassiveJoes headquarters with resident pre-workout professor, Boss Josh.
That's me.
What's happening there, boss? You have the glasses on today, man.
I know. I've really
I don't know if I can.
I
I don't know if I can trust your opinion in this episode of Basic Breakdown.
Drop some knowledge bombs.
Considering you're looking, not very professor at the moment.
Freshly shaved skinhead.
This Basic Breakdown on an all-new version of one of the most potent pre-workouts ever created. That potent pre-workout is DVST8 or DVST8 from our good friends at Inspired Nutraceuticals. The new version is Big Black DVST8.
Look at that.
That is a vicious looking label.
When have you seen
You know what they should have called this one? Real quick, I'm calling for a name change. They should have called this the Not Here to Fuck Spiders DVST8.
Yeah, no shit.
NHTFS DVST8. Because that's what that tub looks like. Bosh, let's get straight into it. Let's take a deep dive into the ingredients in the BBD.
Shit, man. It's like scary.
When you're ready.
Yeah, no, I actually read the text on the back, man. It's like there's a whole story behind it.
Yeah, of course there is.
Yeah.
You don't put a label out like that with a fucking wolf on the front without a story.
In your tub of BBD,
Yeah.
you're going to be getting 25 serves. So one scoop is 14.8 grams, and I think that's pretty
consistent, man.
consistent across
It's consistent
the flavors.
across all the flavor flavs.
14.8 gram serving
Yep.
size. Starting
Yep.
from the top, you have vitamin B3 and vitamin B12
Yep.
in there in an okay dose. Nothing to be snubbed at, nothing to be clapping your hands about.
Yep.
They're just in there.
Some B vitamins.
Yeah. Starting from the top with the Truth Matrix, they've called it, you have L-citrulline, beta-alanine, L-taurine.
Yep.
L-citrulline, 6,000 milligrams.
Boom.
Whopping dose of L-citrulline, actually almost over what?
Almost too much.
It is
Too
overdose
much.
of L-citrulline. Obviously, and there's your nitric oxide booster. We then have beta-alanine, 3.2 grams.
Yep.
Bang on the money for your clinical dose for
Bang on clinical.
for your muscular endurance.
Yep.
And then we then have your L-taurine in 1,000 milligrams. I know what your thoughts on L-taurine are.
Yeah, not great.
It's just a filler.
But I don't mind it when it's in combination with beta-alanine.
Bingo.
I don't mind it because I do think that it does.
It has its place.
It enhances muscular endurance in combination. When it's in there by itself,
If it's the sole ingredient to boost endurance,
yeah, shit.
pushing shit up.
But
the
when
hill.
it's with beta-alanine, you get a little synergism going. I don't mind it.
So right there, you've got what's that? That's just 10.2 grams
Yep.
already of
Straight
the
up.
formula, straight
Straight
into
up.
those first three ingredients. We then have the Perform matrix with a 4 in the place of the letters FOR, because numbers and letters are always the way to go. The Perform matrix, which has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ingredients in it, and a lot of them. Yeah, we'll just get into them.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah. N-acetyltyrosine,
Yeah.
750 milligrams, obviously in there to help with your feel-good moods. I mean, we're talking about your dopamine as the main key player there.
Mood enhancing.
Mood enhancing is going to
Make
be
you
your
feel
big guy.
nice when you're training.
750 milligrams, decent dose.
Good.
Decent dose.
Good.
Choline bitartrate,
Yeah.
500 milligrams.
Waste of time.
Choline as a
Just calling it.
choline
just
as
calling it
a
as it
choline
is.
donor to help boost
Yeah.
acetylcholine levels.
Yeah.
Choline bitartrate is
Yeah.
easily the cheapest and least
Least.
bioavailable form of
Yeah.
choline you can use, and
Yeah.
a 500 milligram doses would be delightful if it was in a alpha GPC or acetylcholine form.
Yeah.
But in choline bitartrate, it's
Needs to be about 5 times that much.
yeah,
Yeah.
literally, you'd want to
Yeah.
get 2 grams is bang on the money to get.
But that's
something out of
okay.
it.
That's a
fine.
little slip up. Let's move
Yeah.
on.
Caffeine anhydrous,
Yeah.
375 milligrams
Yeah.
in a single serve.
Yeah.
Big dose.
Too much sauce.
But that's what this pre-workout is about.
It's
It
like I
is.
said. Look at the fucking label.
It is.
Look at that shit.
It's gonna
Look at
fuck
that shit.
you up.
Yeah.
Especially with the next ingredient, which is controversial as fuck.
Mm.
English walnut. Which you're probably sitting at home.
Which
going,
nut?
Yeah, the English walnut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what the fuck? What's that? English walnut, aka J. Regia. Which everyone now is going, oh shit, J. Regia. I remember that from a good year, 2 years ago now. Shit.
Yep.
J. Regia, DMHA.
Yes.
I was,
Yes.
I was gonna, it is literally so close
Yeah.
to being it's a naturally occurring version, which is why it does actually come from the English walnut extract.
Yes.
It does actually yield a naturally occurring version of DMHA, which is so chemically similar to the synthetic version of DMHA, which has been evidently banned for a decent amount of time now.
Yes. And I think if there's going to be an ingredient that takes this formula down, that's going to be the ingredient. There is, don't get it twisted, there is a slight loophole at the moment where, naturally occurring is a bit of a grey area. The synthetic is definitely not a grey area. That's just, you can't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. But this naturally occurring from the English walnut extract at the moment is kind of a little bit grey. But the loophole was closing in on it pretty quick.
And as soon as they can link it or prove it or whatever, is gone. 100%.
It's the old, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when they first banned DMAA. And there was like the DMAA dendrobium thing, and it was like no and all this bullshit, and then they were able to use dendrobium in like Jack 3D and DS Craze, and there was a whole and 1MR, and then it was like no. Yeah, it's not happening.
Don't fuck with your methamphetamines.
Cool.
So English walnut in there, 250 milligram dose, which is what we, pretty much used to see in your top high stim pre-workouts back in the day. We then have your Teocrine registered branded Theocrine, 200 milligrams, which is actually quite a large dose of Teocrine. We're not sure if it's actually 200 milligrams of active teocrine, if it's going to yield the 40% but regardless, it's still a large dose, especially matched up with the 375 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous.
It's huge.
It's going to help really smooth out that energy, give you a much longer lasting energy, hopefully, fingers crossed, remove the crash that could happen with a large dose of caffeine like you do have in the BBD here. But a very good sort of synergism there. Another new ingredient we don't really know much about, Nulambo nucifera.
Nulambo nucifera.
There you go.
Yeah, it's Italian.
It's Italian. So that is known as the Indian lotus, the sacred lotus, the bean of India, Egyptian bean, or simply lotus.
Yes.
And this is going off of some, research, but essentially the ancient Egyptians used to consume lotus flowers, soaked in wine, but used to consume these lotus flowers for their mood enhancing and relaxing effects. So we're looking at a mood enhancer. There hasn't been any direct links between that, between this extract and increasing dopamine production or increasing the receptors, receptiveness of your receptors for dopamine in the body. There hasn't been any direct link, but that's what they're sort of assuming is happening in the body, which is going to help provide that feel good feeling.
Well, it's gonna if that's the mechanism of action, it's actually going to work synergistically with the N-acetyl-L-tyrosine pretty well, because you've got the precursor to dopamine, and then you've got an upregulation of dopamine receptors. Good shit.
Bob's your uncle. We then have L-theanine in 100 milligrams, which is not to be confused with teocrine or theocrine. Another great ingredient that works synergistically with caffeine to help reduce that harshness that you get. So you definitely straight away, you're sort of scared with the 375, but now with the teocrine to help push it out a lot longer, and then the theanine in here as well, the L-theanine in here, it's really, well, fingers crossed, it shouldn't hit you like 365 milligrams of caffeine. It should hit you.
It should be a lot smoother.
Absolutely. Like a lot smoother, and a nice surge of energy, which will pack a punch, but not pick you up and drop you down. Like a ton of bricks. We then have some synephrine, your citrus extract yielding 50% synephrine in a 60 milligram serve, which is going to therefore yield the maximum dose you can get of 30 milligrams of synephrine per serve. Synephrine in there it's in there as a stimulant, but it also doubles as a thermogenic based ingredient as well. But we're all very familiar with synephrine as a stimulant based ingredient. And then the last part of this perform matrix is your, do you want to say it? You can say it.
I'm going to go with Scaledium tortuosum.
Yeah, nice. That's cool.
Is that good?
I reckon that's cool.
It's definitely not Italian.
No, definitely not. No. So it's a succulent plant commonly found in South Africa, which is also known as Kana. And Kana is probably what we're most commonly used to seeing on nutritional panels of pre-workouts,
Yeah.
and even just sort of nootropics and mood enhancing supplements.
The registered, there's like a standardized, is that the Kana Ease?
Kana Ease,
Kana Ease, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
the Kana
where I've seen
Ease.
that before.
And that is sort of tying back into that, the Nulumbo, Nucifera, or whatever one beforehand. We're looking at a mood enhancing, a relaxing sort of product here to help essentially you just uplift in mood.
Yep.
I do believe we're looking at something that's going to have a bit more of an effect on your serotonin. In the balance of things in the body, but we're talking about a mood enhancing ingredient here.
Yep.
Dosing wise, 25 milligrams is sort of where this is a bit where the jury goes out, because some products go like, look, you need heaps of Kana.
Yeah.
Other products go 25 is all you need.
Yeah.
And there's no middle ground of like, 50's fine or 100's fine. It's like literally like 25 or it's like 200. So jury's still out on what the actual dosage is to actually get illicit effects, but I mean, products that I've had with 25 milligrams have felt nice, really nice. One last little bit, the uptake matrix, biopairing to help your body actually absorb all of that. 10 milligram serve, bang on the money, and that is it.
What do we deal? We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 ingredients. Not bad. Good size. Not bad.
Ridiculous, man.
Talk to me about the flavors here, Bosch.
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. Typical inspired Nutraceuticals fashion. They have come up with some fancy name flavors.
They're very, like, I get the feeling that Inspired is a very creative company. I feel like they're very creative.
Yes.
You know,
They're
like they
almost-
have the nice creative labels, they have the nice creative formulas, they have the nice creative flavor names.
They're almost
very creative.
They're almost just like inspired by their work.
I know, right? You had to take it.
Yeah.
It was there. It was hanging in the air.
What flavor you got? You got 5 flavors on the market.
Let's start over here with the candy clouds,
Which
because
is-
that's probably the one you can figure out most what it is.
Cotton candy.
Cotton candy. All right. Let's then move over to the Black Nebula.
Apple blackcurrant. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm interested.
okay.
Let's move on to the Concord candy.
Grape. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's then move on to Laguna Sunrise.
Pineapple orange mango.
Pineapple had me. Orange mango, not so much. And then finally, Northern Lights.
Raspberry slushy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And the cool thing is they actually do tell you on the label. Like
They do.
They don't just sort of like they have the flavor down the side, but then in the real fine print
I'm
there.
gonna get some zoom and focus. So that's like on
Down the bottom there.
on the
Yeah.
side, right?
There it
Northern
is.
Lights, and then just right
There.
there.
They
It
do
says
break down.
Zoom and focus. No, it's not going to work. Anyway, it tells
Yeah.
you, there you go. It tells you right there what
Yeah.
the actual flavor is. So they, they draw you in with a creative name, and then they tell you what it actually is. I think like the apple, I'm going to try the apple blackcurrant.
Have blackcurrant, it's got me.
Black Nebula,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah. That's got me. That
And
has
you
my
know,
curiosity.
I'm gonna say like flavors should be good. They've done they've done weird flavors before. We've done their fat burner and obviously the original DVST8
Ember.
versions as well.
Yeah.
They've they've had these unique sort of flavors, but they've been pretty true.
Yeah.
Like they have.
They generally do a pretty good job of
Yeah.
the kind of out there flavors. So let's talk about pricing and availability, Bosch.
Yes. So when you are watching this video, which will probably be in maybe a couple of days' time, depending on how we haven't thrown any sort of curveballs to a deal about editing or no flames or products growing out of plants. So I would say when you guys are watching this, it's live right now.
Yeah.
It is live in Australia. I mean, we have these tubs right here.
That's right.
So it's,
right in front of us.
yeah, it's literally launching, tonight. And when we're filming this, it'll be live when you guys are watching this. Pricing in the Australian market, you're looking at $74.95.
For 25 serves. And this is not a 40 scoop, 2 scoop per serve bullshit. This is 25 scoops, 25 serves. Most people probably aren't like
If
me
you're
personally.
game, man.
I'm not even gonna take a full scoop. I'm gonna start probably with maybe half.
Yeah.
And see how I go,
half's gonna get you.
and go from there. But
Shit.
Bosch, that pricing for 20, that is exceptional.
Yeah.
That is, even if it was 20 serves at $74.95, that's still good pricing. 25 serves at mate, it's $3 a serve.
Yeah.
It's exceptional.
It's good.
For not just for a pre-workout of this quality, for a pre-workout in general in the Australian marketplace at the moment, it's exceptional. So It's good shit. I'm excited to try it.
So am I.
I'm
a little bit nervous, actually. Honestly, I've saw
I'm
some...
taking this tub right now.
Okay.
This is my tub.
Okay.
This Black Nebula
Black Nebula. Okay.
is Joe's tub.
Cool.
Would you like a scoop?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can have one.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, man.
Before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Turn your post notifications on your mobile, your cell phone, and your desktop PC so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel, including all of the latest editions, a basic breakdown on these all new pre-workout formulas and everything else we've got going on the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Boss Josh, until next time, where we coming to and from, man?
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning in to this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.